wanna know, I'm full of self-doubt. And to be honest, it has never brought me down. No, 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 no. I'm really glad I'm not walking around believing my inflated ape brain figured it out. And suddenly you realize that everything you'd ever told yourself were lies. And believe me, I can sympathize, 'cause everything I ever thought I was made me cry. Like and I'm really glad I don't take part in your big search for who you are. And I don't care that I sound arrogant, but knowing who you are is just for amateurs. And suddenly you realize, yeah, that everything you ever told yourself were lies. And believe me, I can sympathize. Oh, still everything you ever thought you were made me cry. To be honest, it made me wanna die inside. And I'm sure I did, but just a little bit. And suddenly you realize that everything you'd ever told yourself were lies. And believe me, I can sympathize, 'cause everything I ever thought I was made me cry. Yeah, and suddenly you realize that everything you'd ever told yourself were lies. And believe me, I can sympathize. Still everything you ever thought you were made me cry. Hey everybody, what's up? What's up? What's up? Happy Mother's Day to all the lovely moms out there. How are you doing? Hopefully good. Aquamarine, what's up? Nikki D, Timberly, Mrs. J, Belize and Mimi, Valley Alley, how you doing? Vouchin, what's up? Just I, Belize and Mimi again, Janine, and everybody else just listening. Happy Mother's Day. We're gonna get into a lot of stuff here because I don't even know where to start. Okay, let's start with some explanations. How about that? But before we do explanations, once again, happy Mother's Day. It's Mother's Day today, May the 14th, 2023. Sending love to everybody. Amy Judy, what's up? What's up? What's up? All right, so okay, so here we go. Here we go. Let's start with Foodie Beauty. We're gonna start with Foodie Beauty. And then after that, we're gonna go over into Missy Moo and what Missy Moo had to say about the whole email situation. Because I now understand what's going on with the email situation. Because it wasn't emails after all; it was actually a post on a website. I do have the website, but I won't be revealing that because I think Missy Moo did some silly things last night. And it's quite kind of obvious when she lists a city of only a couple thousand people and talks about her parents and what they do for work, well, I'll put work in quotes, then you can easily find the place. But I'm the type of person, like, if they're doing good work and whatnot, I'm not going to reveal that stuff because I think a lot of people, well, I shouldn't say a lot, I should, some people on here are very slimy, grimy, and whatnot. And I think that Missy Moo's parents are doing some good work, doing the Lord's work. So I just hope people just leave them alone. All right, let me go Missy Moo community tab and we'll go through this so everybody has an understanding of what the hell's going on here. So yesterday it started off, of course, with some emails, right? Thank you, Timberly. Hey, Lucy. Bouchin. So it started off with this email that allegedly, supposedly came from Foodie Beauty. It had everything, um, and I really thought, hey, if the email's the same, if you go to Foodie Beauty's about section, you click, you do this, you do that, you click here, you click there, then her email address can show up after you do what you need to do. And then it was the same email address that was shown with the whole Missy Moo stuff. So I'm like, I'm kind of confused. Like, what the hell's that going on? It seems like it is Foodie Beauty that sent that email. All right, but let's get into this. Foodie Beauty 20 hours ago says, no, I didn't email anyone's mother, etc. Someone is probably emailing themselves for clout and attention, or a troll wanted to keep drama going, but I can assure you I am not out here emailing people's families or making suck accounts or whatever. This is the last I will say this, but if you see me anywhere other than my official channels on social media, it is a troll. Well, we kind of know otherwise. She does have suck accounts, but that's neither here or there. She continues, I have privated a lot of drama related content, as many have noticed, because we are simply tired of it and not into feeding the negative attention, seeking cloud chasers any longer. Sorry, but you will have to continue to make up drama as usual to keep yourselves entertained, but we will no longer partake in it or watch it for the rest. Have a nice day. So we have that. Then, of course, she continues, I know my husband doesn't leave lewd comments for a certain psychotic individual, nor has he messaged anyone. No screenshots or proof, but people believe anything and anyone just because those people are big mad that he and I are still together after 7 months. Well, stay mad and stay sad, fabricating BS. Then she puts up this Foodie Beauty to censored. Foodie Beauty, big beautiful me at gmail.com, May the 9th, kind of showing us what the details of her email address looks like. And then she's like, so here are some receipts. Okay. All right, cool. And then, of course, she shouted out Salah, Al Sultan Salah Gaming. And then she puts this. So this is very important here. She goes, one last time, because these kind of things are damaging, which is exactly what this cloud demon wants. But I put the two emails side by side. The one on the left is the one she obviously fabricated, lol. It looks so fake, anyone can see this. And the one on the right is I sent email from my sent inbox as an example. I circle the names in red to show that when I send an email, it says Foodie Beauty and not my full legal name. Well, it's actually not your full legal name. That's not your full legal name, Foodie. That's your legal name, but not in full because you have Marie and you have Olive in it. Anyways, she continues. Oh, and conveniently now the cloud chasing liar won't show receipts of what she claims. Very interesting. Told ya. Just another Roman. We are glad we cut these people from our lives because we trusted them more. By the way, so concerned about your family being doxxed, but you didn't even censor the name. So what the hell's going on here? Whispering Fairy, what's up? It ain't that. What's going on? Batty Wings. So what the hell is going on here? If you notice something, so let me clarify this. You see this here? This is on the right is Foodie Beauty. It's from Foodie Beauty at Big Bill for Me. On the left, we got Chantel Soro, Big Beautiful Me at gmail.com. I'm like, then why is it the email address the same if it's not actually Foodie Beauty? Here is the disparity. This is actually a form on a certain website where you can leave comments and whatnot. So this comment was caught by either a worker or volunteer on Missy Moo's parents' website, and then they notified, of course, her mother, and of course, Missy Moo got notified of it as well with this disparaging comment. But the person who was trolling forgot one thing. Putting Chantel's real name here instead of Foodie Beauty is how they got caught. So hopefully we are on the same page here because this is extremely important. Also, we have not Deidre, which is Perfectly Imperfect's troll, also trolling other people because that's also important. I mean, there's a shit ton of stuff going on here, but I'll explain it. All right, so let's go back to this. So 9 hours ago, Missy Moo had posted this, right? It goes, "Here you go, message sent from my mom. Last thing I post on that whole situation. I'm moving forward to use YouTube for entertainment only. Hopefully I can make you laugh or teach yeah a craft, but my piece is not worth 1 ounce of foodie. She will show herself. Everyone has their own morality line, and I refuse to cross mine anymore for her. Sorry for yelling, Jessica. Happy Mother's Day." So boom, here we go. Once again, this is it. It's coming from a form. This is a form. She originally said it's an email, but it's not, because if it was an email, then this is definitely Foodie Beauty. It's not Foodie Beauty because it's a form. It's a form where you put in your name, you put in an email address. You can put in anybody's email address. It doesn't have to be yours, because once again, it's a form, and then you send a message to whomever is gonna receive it. So that is what is happening. Maybe I should have put up the form. I should have put up the form. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put up the form on this actual website here. I'll do that right now. Let me go here so I don't um, because I think this is extremely important that this gets clarified, because I'm not here to defend one person or another, but I do appreciate the truth. And when the truth is gonna come out, then we need the truth to come out. So once again, on my phone it actually shows. Let me go down a little bit. Okay, connect. Here's the connect. Okay, so here's what the form looks like on a full computer. Let me put that up. How can I put it up without? Okay, you know what? Let me do it because I'm pretty sure they did it on a phone, and I think Missy Moo's parents' work is extremely important because I do value people who do this sort of stuff for local communities, because I myself have been involved. Well, actually, I still am involved in a lot of volunteering stuff when it comes to communities and whatnot. I've told you my piece when I used to volunteer. I used to serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner at a place highly linked to Catholic House, plus other things. I do volunteer other places. Hey, Hope Flows, what's up? Two Tone, what's up? All right, so here we go. Let me do this. Let me do that. So this is very important. This is a form. I've seen it myself. I just don't want to give away what the site is. You know what we need to get into? Two Tone. You got my photo here. All right. So what we need to get into is the Jessica Messica stream, because this is extremely, extremely important. Let me check that email that I sent to myself to show you guys that this is for real. This is like an actual form and whatnot, and it does match up with what the hell is going on here. So I don't know why Missy Moo said it was an email. That kind of proverbially shot herself in the foot by saying it's email when it's an actual form, because then that just makes all the sense. So maybe that was a confusion with a lot of people. People are like, "What do you mean email?" Because I'm like, if it's an actual real email, then then it's that just means it's actually Foodie Beauty, because no one can just use the same email address as you. So it actually makes more sense. It's a form. Occam's razor, people. Occam's razor, 100%. Okay, so here it is. Here's it from my phone. I just took this 11:11 a.m. So 2 minutes ago, as you can see right here. Here we go. So this is what the form looks like. Yeah, 11:11. So you put your name in. You can put anybody's name. You put email in, anybody's email, you put a message, and that's exactly what somebody did. They put Chantel's name in, her email address, and a message, and sent it off. That's exactly what they did, and it came up as this. So anybody could have done that. So that is the confusion. So hopefully I've clarified that. Yes, it was a website at the church and not an email. So this should have been clarified a whole lot long time ago. It doesn't take me, Monty, to be doing this. This should have been done by Missy Moo herself. But Missy Moo actually threw a wrench in all the BS by saying that it was an email when it really wasn't an email. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna get straight into the bullshit when Missy Moo comes on Jessica Messica's stream, and then we get a shit show because Jessica Messica intentionally put on somebody else who's a foodie beauty stand up on there. We're also going to talk about Deidre, not Deidre, who's been trolling Perfectly Imperfect for quite some time, as well as now they're trolling Missy Moo. So we also got that in the mix. All right, so let's go.
Nuck if you buck, boy. Nuck if you buck, boy.
Oh, I
Shoehorn,
remember
you
that
remember this
song.
one? Stiletto pumps in the club. Whoever. Missy's on panel.
Can you see me?
Hold on, let me fix it. Hold on. Hi, Missy.
Hi, can you see me?
Yeah, I can see you. Thank you for coming on.
Yes,
Do
I
you
can,
feel?
honey.
I hope. Are you mad at me?
Yeah. What
Yeah.
what
She's
are you
like, yeah.
saying? Sorry?
I said, are you mad at me for doing this?
It's like, yeah.
Seriously?
No,
No.
I want to know because
Why
I
would
want
it
to say
be mad? Why would it be mad?
because even like before I did this stream, right, I was feeling conflicted about doing it, but then I saw that thing that Deirdre posted that involved my kids, so then I was feeling like
I
I
would
wanted.
never. Mm-mm.
All right, so there was a post that was going around that saying a legend that Missy Moo wanted Jessica Messica's kids docs. Like this is like a complete whole mess. Like these emails and everything. It's a whole mess. Then Bali's stuff was getting in. Like, do I even need to talk about Bali right now? This is like a complete whole mess. Okay, so here's a troll say making some comments here. Missimo, since you have been blocked everywhere, why don't you show the emails you sent me with personal information of multiple creators asking me to dox their children in Chantel's chat? If you've conveniently deleted the emails, I still have them. I think the observation right now, or the consensus, I should say, is that this is a troll, and there's most likely not anything like that going on because Jessica Meska was concerned that Missy Moo was trying to have not Deidre dox her children. Like, what exactly are you gonna dox? I guess it's kind of eerie if your child's photos are being placed online, but it's a once again an intimidation tactic, right? And here we go. Who's this is Jessica emailing Missy Moo because they had a conversation like 2-3 days ago. Jessica Messica wanted Missy Moo to come on StreamYards, expose the DMs or whatnot. But what my understanding is and what your understanding will be, right after this is Missy Moo is not gonna expose those DMs or emails because she is frightened of the consequences of her actions. She's seen what Foodie Beauty is capable of and can do to other people, and she doesn't want it done to herself. So the consensus is she's not going to release the DMs. It's kind of like mutually assured destruction, right? If you have a good friend, you know, you could be talking shit about other people to each other. Like you say shit about one person, person A, the other person talks shit about person B. Now both of you got shit of both of you talking shit about other people. There you go. It's like that.
But then I saw that thing that Deirdre posted that involved my kids, so then I was feeling like
I
I
would
wanted.
never. Mm-mm.
So what are you saying? Deirdre did what to the person in their picture?
No. That person did the same stuff when the whole thing with PI was
Hey,
going
Mary.
off.
If you don't know PI, that's perfectly imperfect. So they're talking about not Deidre being a troll, doing the same thing that they were doing to Perfectly Imperfect, because Perfectly Imperfect had done said certain things that Foodie Beauty did not like, and not Deidre was there.
They did. They said they were calling the school board and they got fired from the school board and all this stuff. And Perfectly Imperfect addressed it on her community post and said it was a troll.
Okay, so even Perfectly Imperfect said Deirdre's a troll. Okay. No, I can't show my face right now. I'm not alone. Okay, the person in Deirdre's picture is Perfectly Imperfect,
Mhm.
and Perfectly Imperfect also said that Deirdre's a troll. Oh shit.
Hey, Leonie, what's up?
Okay. Where's Deirdre at?
So,
Okay,
like,
I do
it's,
remember that. They're just going around stirring up shit.
they do it to everybody that Foodie has an issue with.
Can I ask you another question while you're on panel?
Mhm.
Okay, so can you address the emails?
Say that again.
Can you address the emails and just say from your point of view
Hey,
what's
morning,
going
one
on with
small
the email
moose.
situation and people speculating?
I have no idea, honestly. Like, all of a sudden, like, I got calls from my mom, my
Why is she spacing out like that? Okay, I've addressed the email. It's actually not emails. It was a form. Hey, Miss Manley, what's up? I've addressed this. Like, she should have addressed this because she's putting her parents in the line of fire here. Like, she's given so much information out. Like, I could literally within 30 seconds find the website that and the charity that her parents are governing. Literally, she's given out way too much information. That is Missy Moo's fault for doing that, and I've now clarified the whole form situation. Gal Charlotte, what's up?
brother, my sister-in-law, because they're all involved in the church, right? So, I mean,
So
it's
they're
not a big deal. Like, we have nothing to hide, but it's just like, obviously, Foodie has something to hide, or she wouldn't be trying this hard.
she does seem upset. Somebody said, why do you think FFG's mom passed away? People are saying that she didn't pass away, but I don't know if that's true or not.
Hey, Suzy Q.
Because I was saying that I was going to go out with, I was I was saying that I was going to go out with baby FFG tomorrow, and then somebody messaged me on that post and said, why would you do that? She was crying about her mom passing away on Friday. That's going to be terrible if you do that.
Oh, so you were just trying to be safe about it. Your mama says that your email is a fake email.
Yeah, I was like, well, I don't want to do that because the FFG baby is supposed to be just for fun. It's not to be like.
Is the whole thing, did FFG's mom pass away, or is that like a complete troll? Does anybody know for sure? Um,
Making fun of her. It's just for fun. It's just to lighten it up.
Right. Your mama wants me to ask you if you've ever created a sock account.
Say that again.
Your mama wants to know if you have sock accounts.
I have my account. I have my account, my husband's account, and my son has an account. I don't have sock accounts.
I have a question too. So I know you said you were going to get help with StreamYard, but what's the delay with the DMs?
Hold on, because I keep getting an echo, so I keep like repeating after you.
facts,
Okay.
one small moose.
I have that too when I do StreamYard. Hold on. I'll slow down.
Because she said to my parents that if I release the DMs, that she's going to cause massive problems. So they asked me not to.
Okay, so you're saying Missy Moo is saying she's not going to drop them because her parents have basically been threatened with the emails.
And my parents have a, and my parents have churches and they have food banks and stuff like that, and I don't want foodies monsters causing problems for their ministry that I'm not even involved in. It's not even in Canada, it's in
FMG.
Pensacola.
Hold on, I'm reading the chat. Do you think does Foodie Beauty have dirt on you? Or things that might make you look bad if they're in the wrong context?
Just little memes and stuff I sent her of like the creators that she didn't like.
Timberly addressed this before. Why would she say where it was, right? It don't make no sense. I wouldn't say where it was. That makes no sense whatsoever. It's like you're literally giving away what you're doing is you're pretty much stating and easily stating where your parents' stuff is, especially if you're talking about Pensacola. Pensacola has like what, like how many people live in there? How much was it? Like over 50,000. That's not a lot of people. 50,000. If it was like 500,000, then it would be a lot better. But if you have 50,000 people and you're talking about your parents doing the Lord's work and, part of a congregation, and they do charity stuff, they're easily found with a simple Google search.
Just like you guys talking shit like back and forth.
But she has a voice message because she sent me the screenshot of Perfectly Imperfect when she went live after being
Sleepy Moo.
doxxed, and I sent her a voice message back saying, I can't believe she thinks it's me. I would never do that. And then she was like, well, I don't care who did it because she sent all this bank information out on public and everything. And she has that voice message of me saying that. She's the one that sent me the screenshot of her going live. I had no idea she was live until that point.
Can I make a suggestion?
Yeah.
In the messages you were just referring to, Foodie says she did not dox Perfectly Imperfect.
I said I didn't, because she sent me the screenshot of Perfectly Imperfect when she first went live saying that I doxed her family. And I sent her a voice message back that said, I didn't do it. And at first I was laughing because I was like, this is unbelievable, because I didn't realize the extent of it, because then all of her work information and everything got doxed. At the beginning, from what I understood, it was just Facebook profiles. So I said to Foodie, I'm like, I don't know who the heck sent that, but do you know? And she's like, no, but I'm glad they did, because she put all my bankruptcy information out.
If you guys remember this whole thing, if you guys remember this, when Perfectly Imperfect got doxxed, remember she Googled what the name of that channel was, and it all led back to Missy Moo. It was one of Missy Moo's older channels. She had renamed it, but if you put in the specific link of the channel into Google, it showed up something along the lines of like Missy Moo or Moo something. So it literally led back to Missy Moo. She changed. She had multiple channels. I'm pretty sure she has multiple. You know what? I definitely know Missy Moo has multiple suck accounts. It literally led back to Missy Moo, but Missy Moo denied it. And then after a while, Missy Moo started talking about her evil twin was the one who did it. And then it's been history. I remember that perfectly, Missy Moo. I'm sure you guys will remember it as well. Perfectly Imperfect had made was it a community post or a video on it, on how she figured out it was Missy Moo. But at that point in time, Missy Moo was doing this over and over and over again.
If I were you, I would release that, because it would show that you didn't do it.
Yeah.
And it doesn't say anything bad about Foodie either, because Foodie also doesn't say she did it. So
Yeah.
if you posted that, I don't think it would cause backlash with her, but it would clear your name. And
Yeah.
I would recommend dropping at least that. That's my
I will.
opinion. Like, you don't have to get into all the petty stuff if you don't want to, but
Yeah.
I would at least show that.
Well, what I can say is what I know, it's going to be revealed in the next month anyway. So you're just going to have to, like, I can't say anything because if she's attacking my parents now over this, I can't say anything because I'm not doing anything. I could care less what she does to me. I could care less how many people call my work. I could care less on that. What I care about is the people that my parents help feed every day in their food bank that's run every day, where they serve breakfast and lunch every day. I don't want problems caused for that. So, like, if she wants to keep her lie up for another month, let her, because her empire is crumbling and I'm here for it. And honestly, this just shows
Facts by the wings.
just what a terrible person she is. And I hate that I ever gave her an ounce of my time or 1 ounce of my sympathy or 1 ounce of grace, because in my opinion, she doesn't deserve either.
I have 2 questions.
Mm.
The first one is, do you think people are going to say you made up the email that way?
I didn't. My mom sent a screenshot. I don't even know if it's still up on their church website, but it was posted on their church website. Okay, so it's a screenshot from my parents' church website. She sent it to me in my text messages.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not an email. It was it's a screenshot from, like, when you can go on like a page and leave a review.
Yeah.
That's what they left. But they have moderators that check all the messages. So before it got posted, they were able to intercept it and they sent it to my parents, because my parents aren't in Pensacola right now. They're here in Florida, or they're not in Florida right now. They're here in Canada for my mom's birthday and Mother's Day. And so they're here in their home here. So their church sent them sent them the screenshot like this morning.
Oh, do you have it?
The screenshot?
Yes.
That's what I posted.
Oh, because that looks like it was an email. I think you said it was an email.
I thought it was an email, but it's not. They had to enter an email address and put their own name in. So they had to put in a valid email address and their name and then write the review. Well, I thought it was an email at first because that's what I saw was the email address. But I clarified with my mom, and it's a review left on their church website.
Can I give you a suggestion if I were you?
Mm.
I would show like another post from something like that, from that page, to show the format of what it looks like, to explain it.
Yeah.
Because
I wouldn't.
All right. So once again, should I put that up? Yeah, this is what it looks like. So this is the form on the website. Of course, this is what it looks like by phone. Is pretty much it's exactly the same thing. So you could put any name in, any email address, and any message. It doesn't. You could put in Foodie Beauty's email address. You can put in my email address. You can put in anybody whatsoever. So this is what it looks like once again. I took this at a couple minutes after 11. It's now 11:32. And this is the problem. That's why everybody thought it was Foodie Beauty doing it, but it's not. Anybody could have done this. And this is one of the reasons why I tell people you have to verify things, because anybody could be masquerading as anybody else. I still don't fully understand why people would try and masquerade as a creator and cause chaos. But then again, I kind of understand, because what they're trying to do is do that exact thing, cause chaos. And it's working a lot, most of the time, sometimes. But yeah, this is the form. So if you're confused, this is the form. And what Missy Moo shouldn't have said is that it was an email, because it wasn't an email. It was a form, and then it got intercepted by the good people's, overseeing the work of Missy Moo's parents. The church is involved now. Hopefully they're not involved like that. I wouldn't want a good thing to be destroyed over Foodie Beauty stuff. We've seen countless times where Foodie Beauty has gone to restaurants or gone out and people start leaving nasty reviews about hotels and whatnot. Like, leave the hotel alone. The hotel has nothing to do with Foodie Beauty, and there's no consequence to Foodie Beauty by leaving negative reviews about a hotel or motel. It's actually just silly and stupid. And people did that to the restaurant. Good thing the restaurant had all that stuff removed, because that personally I thought was just stupid as well. And now we're here.
If I was going to make up something, it would be targeting myself, not my parents. I would never involve my parents into this. Even if I was trying to drum up drama, I would never involve my immediate family into it. It would have been an email directed towards myself with threats. It wouldn't have been directed towards my parents. That's just ludicrous that I would ever involve my parents to make them aware of what's going. Like, that's just ridiculous. Why would I want to make my parents aware of my stupid online drama crap? I just wouldn't. Like, and they know. Like, I told my mom, like, this is all to me right now. Girl World isn't even real life to me anymore, because Foodie is faking so much and everybody is just eating it up, that for me this is like a soap opera for me now, because I understand everybody has their own personal lives, but most of the reactors keep those off of their channels. So
this is Missy Moo's on the right, Jess Mess is on the left.
They're not really bringing their own personal lives into this, so they're just they're just commentating on who they watch. So I'm not taking Girl World seriously anymore. So if she's this pressed about the information that I have, that she wants to start this crap, I'll just let her crumble. Like, because for me, this is just entertainment value now. And honestly, like, if I can have some fun on my channel and give people actually some funny, strange, weird content to react to, I'm all for it. React to whatever you want on my channel. I don't care. Because at this point, I'm like, you know what? I put my heart and soul into Foodie. When I tried to help her, I would send her reminders about people that were her beezers that were sick. When Movie Gal had to go in for a surgery, I sent her a reminder. I said, maybe you should do like a quick 1 minute get well video. Did she do that? No, absolutely not. She didn't do that. I sent her advice on rescues for the cats. Like, everybody did. Everybody does that anyway. She doesn't care. So like, it was an absolute utter waste of time to waste any amount of energy on her. So for me, I'm not doing that anymore when it comes to Girl World. So like, this whole addressing the DMs, I get it. Like, I probably don't seem believable, and that's okay. I get it. That's a reputation I have for myself online. But at this point, for me, it's like, she's going to crumble, so I'll just watch.
All right, so something's supposed to be happening in a month. Missy Moo won't say what it is. Hey, Fraud and Corruption UK, how you doing?
And and I'll do my own funny content towards it, because she is going to crumble. And I tell you, everybody to a degree is very right on their assumptions about her situation. But because she decides that she wants to play it out longer and suffer, let her suffer and play it out longer, because that's all she's doing.
What are you referring to when you say something's going to happen in a month?
We'll just have to watch and see. I can't say anything now that she could take as ammunition. She, at one point, was even mentioning lawyers in the messages. So I'm not messing with that when it comes to my parents. She wants to threaten lawyers to me, absolutely, because I'll play her game when it comes to that. But if it comes to my parents, and like,
can Foodie Beauty really do that? I mean, I guess you could get a lawyer. There was talks about getting cease and desist. I remember when I got a cease and desist from Nader El Shami. You remember that? Well, how long ago was that? Like a year and a half ago. DLD says, thank you, Monty, for always coming through and letting us watch without giving them clicks. You're welcome, DLD. Happy Mother's Day.
Like I said, like, their ministry and their food bank, like, I don't want to jam that up in any way. Like, they service like thousands of people monthly for that. So, and she knew that. And she knew that because I let her know what my parents did, because we were talking about it, because it came up in conversation. So I let her know. So she absolutely knew. So whether she did it herself or sent one of her dogs to do it, somebody did it. and it wasn't me, because if I was going to drum this up for drama, I'd be placing it on myself. I would not put it on my parents' lap.
Okay. I feel like the month thing has to do with the court case, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Does
I
anybody
can't
have
speak.
Mhm.
I can't speak on Natter's court case. I was sent to cease and desist. I can't speak on it.
There you
You
go.
were sent to cease and desist?
Yep.
From who?
His lawyer.
From Natter's lawyer?
I guess.
Oh my God. I didn't know that. Holy shit.
So then I'll tell you, it's because what I said, that May said, and his OnlyFans.
Okay.
And if you've noticed, he hasn't been on lately.
Well, he
Who
was
else?
on.
I believe
He was on last night. He was. In fact, when she said that, he was just starting his live stream. It wasn't a long live stream. I haven't actually checked if he did anything else, but Nader El Shami was on for like 20 minutes or so last night. Yeah, it was on for 20 minutes 51 seconds. A lot of fun, a great time outdoors 10 hours ago, and then he came on again for almost an hour and a half underneath the title Munchies.
I remember he sent one to somebody else before, but I forgot who it was.
I don't know.
It was me. He sent a cease and desist to me.
But her and Natter are feathers that flock together. And my opinion on this whole situation with
Yeah, true Oogie Boogie. It was like either Dee or Chantel wrote it for him, and then it was forwarded to me under his email. If you really wanted to clarify that, yeah, you're right.
Foodie is this. Natter told her to prove that she could be a pious Muslim that he could take home to his mom, and that's what she's doing, and she's hired Salah to do it. Allegedly.
All right, so Missy Moo is basically saying there's a reason why they don't go camping anymore, because the camping thing has to do with that if you want multiple wives, they can't be housed underneath the same roof. Each wife has to have their own home. That is the rule. So what she's saying is that what guys do is they'll go camping, and I guess each family would have their tent, and the guy would pretty much have his entire family with multiple wives there at the same time, because this is what she's saying. A lot of guys do that. They'll go camping where all the wives are there, and then the guy can see all his wives and children all at the same time. So she's saying this is why they aren't camping anymore, because Foodie Beauty got jealous of Salah and his child and his wife as well, because we're going back to this whole thing with remember the whole Abu Omar thing? Remember that when people are like, yeah, he has a kid, he has a kid, he has a kid, and then that kind of disappeared, right? Would you do that, Monty? Shit. Me? I can't even take care of myself, much less me with multiple wives. Are you kidding me? Let me try and take care of myself first, Miss Honey Bunny. Then I'll try. That probably won't try that. No, I probably will not. So Foodie is the second wife. We are not even sure if they're really, truly, actually married, but Missy Moo is gonna explain it, okay? Because this is in her own words. Hey, Miami Vice, what's up?
Speculation.
Fascinating. Oh, Natter's live now. Exciting.
Oh, probably.
I'm gonna see. Does anybody else have any questions? Thank you for coming on. I appreciate it.
Oh, no problem. I sure would like to know where not Deidre is.
Yeah, where's Deidre?
Yeah. She
Where
did
is
this. That person did the same thing, like with the PI thing, and like spread all this stuff.
I'll look into that.
I think it's still on. I think you can still see, like, somebody in Foodie's chat was saying they called the school board, and you can see she's like, that person's a troll, they're deranged.
Mm-hmm.
Are you open to take any questions if people have a question?
Yeah, I got like maybe 10 minutes because we have a really full day tomorrow for Mother's Day.
Does anyone have a question? I'm not going to ask lawyers' names. I could actually...
Here's when the shit show starts to happen, people.
Natter's lawyer's name is probably...
It's public, available. I think.
Yeah, it's probably available on that site. I probably have the...
It was from a law firm, so...
Okay, if she said...
And I looked it up, and it is in that area, so...
Cool.
All right, they're saying, give us give some receipts that won't jeopardize your folks. I think I
I'm
recommended.
gonna do the voice message stating about the perfectly imperfect because I had nothing to do with that. Nothing. Now I admitted to sending the picture of T and Sass's daughter because it was sent to me in an email. I had no idea that Foodie would post it. Like, because I sent it and said, look at her daughter, she's fat too. So don't worry about what Anne has to say about you because she's projecting her daughter's fat. And then she had that email for 2 weeks before she posted it, by the way. So it's not like I sent it to her and she posted it that day. 2 weeks later, I look and there's the picture I sent her. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Right. The chat is just saying, yes, release those voice messages. And again, I said, okay, Stan has a question.
Yeah.
Why are you dragging the Foodie Beauty receipts when you could just drop them now? It's getting stale and you're losing credibility.
For me, that doesn't bother me because, like I said, I have real life. This to me is not real life because she's living a fake lie and a fake life. If she wants to, she's the one drawing it out. She's the one drawing her fake life out. So whatever I said, if it comes to pass, I'll be vindicated. If it doesn't, well, then she did something else. How do I know that she didn't feed me this stuff to even say it, to see if I would say things? Like, I don't know. Who knows?
Well, Sleepy Moo, some people are just, knee deep in the YouTube drama. Hey, if they want to be knee deep, they can be knee deep. Some people spend all day on this stuff. Exactly, Suzuki. Why would you say that? There's a lot to this. We're gonna wait till I think it's important that okay, so we're gonna have Yo Mama is gonna come on and start asking some questions soon. So bear with us. It's coming, and then we're gonna have somebody else come on the panel.
She
It's
could have,
gonna
I
be a
think
mess.
she tested my loyalty by sending me pictures of the perfume before they released it, which I never did release. So how do I know that this isn't just a test and will make me look like an utter fool? So there's certain things that I don't want to say because if it is true, it's damaging. And if it isn't true, it makes me look like a fool. And she can do whatever because when she sent me the stuff about the perfume, she's like, please don't tell anybody this because we're not releasing it yet. And I think it was just a way to see if I would keep her confidence. And I did. So how do I know that she's not trying to play this way? But I did some reading up. I also have spoken with somebody that they know and they have the same stories I do. So, and they have went into hiding themselves because of all this mess.
Somebody said, like, address your community post that Sala has a wife and kid.
I allege that Sala has a wife and kids. Or child. The campground, to my knowledge, is a place, obviously, where people can go to camp. But it's also a place for Muslim men to unite with their families and their different wives and children because you're not allowed to live in the same home. So they have those campgrounds for that purpose. One of the purposes.
It's a top.
And when she was there with those kids, I allege, and I was told that one of those children is Salah's.
Okay.
And that he was trying to get the child to know her, but she's miserable and jealous. And that was what their big fight was when she was in Canada.
Interesting.
And she wasn't going to go back. And she was saying that it was fake. And he never loved her. And that's what all the fight, that allegedly the person has told me that that's what all the fights are about now, is because she won't go socialize with the family.
It's kind of weird though. This really does make a lot of sense if you look at it logically, because I always frame things. Does this make sense? Would this be something a normal person would do? Does this have a lot of logic or merit to it? And that does make sense. When was the last time they went camping? They used to go camping every week, every few days. I'm like, people are like, why are they going camping all the time? this does make a lot of sense if you look at it logistically. It does, because if you do have more than one wife, you want a place where you can have all your family at the same time. It does make sense. Pam G is like, not making sense. It's all fake. Why would Foodie Beauty be jealous? Pam, Foodie Beauty's gotta be jealous. I'm thinking, yeah, Foodie Beauty would be jealous because one, it's not her kid. Her man already has a kid with somebody else. There's a lot of reasons why Foodie Beauty would be jealous. She is the impulsive, jealous type. You say anything and everything. Hey, it's all good, Pam G. You can disagree with me all you want. It's all good. We're here for having our own opinions. But hey, let's do this. Let's do a vote. Does this make sense with the whole camping thing with Missy Moo? Does this have a lot of merit to it, or do you feel like this is bullshit? You tell me right now. Um, what are your thoughts on this? You tell me. What are your thoughts? Does this make a lot of sense, or is it making no sense whatsoever?
Oh, with the other wife, you mean?
Yeah.
All right, yeah, people are asking for proof of it, but I think she explained. I think
I'm not giving the proof because number one,
Hey, Miss Misery.
once I say anything, the person who told me will be known to Sala and Foodie, so I'm not saying anything about them. And then the other is, if I say anything or post anything and she decides to target my parents, then what can I do over that? I can't do anything about that.
We got your mama on panel. Missy has a couple more minutes. Hello.
Oh my God, we are not doing alleged. What are we doing? What are you can't put that out and just say, oh, allegedly. Come on.
I have to say allegedly because I can't say that I know it for truth. It's what I was told. I can't say.
Why are we saying it if it's not a fact? That just makes everything you say just BS.
Well,
video unavailable. Video unavailable. What? Listen, you're gonna get clowned for this. Jessica Messica has to seriously get some clowning for this with this video unavailable. What does she think? What does she think this is? Am I new to this? 1 hour 36 minutes in. Let me get out my backup here. This is just some childish shit. It's like, if you want to do this shit to Jessica Messica, this is the second time she's done this. So if she's gonna do this to people, she shouldn't complain if it's done to them. Just saying. All right, so let's go to VLC player. Let's go to like an hour and 36 in, and we're gonna continue because this is just super childish, dumb shit. So if she wants to do this, then she should not be annoyed if people do the same to her. Let's go. What? Wait a second. Give me a second here. I got it loaded. Okay, we got full screen. Bada bing, bada boom. Here we go. 136 in.
4 minutes. Hello.
Oh my God, we are not doing alleged. What are we doing? What are you can't put that out and just say, oh, allegedly. Come on.
I have to say allegedly because I can't say that I know it for truth. It's what I was told. I can't say.
Why are we saying it if it's not a fact?
Facts, Miami Vice.
Again, that just makes everything you say just BS.
Well, it's
you can't.
What I was told.
This is told by who?
One of their friends.
One of their friends.
Thanks, Marie.
Making up imaginary people. What? Who's there? Who?
Somebody that knows Sala and Foodie in Kuwait.
What? Are we back to this Allah art? I mean,
I don't think it's Allah.
Honestly, this is the same thing. Allah would just drip, 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 fuck you, and then just walk away. And then you just be like,
right, exactly. So that's why I'm like, I don't want to send the messages and stuff because it could just be a way to they could be just trying to drum up their own drama as well.
All right.
But you doing the same thing.
Wait a second. Does she have any point with this? Because look what's happening with Orange and MFW. and that situation? Does it seem as if they were trying to drum up some drama and get some views in? It kind of seems like that's what was happening with Orange and MFW, or maybe that's just coincidence that that's happening. So we're seeing this in another space where we're literally seeing that people have the ability to drum up drama. But like, what is it going on here? Let me take a look at the vote while we're at it.
With them, yeah. Well, if I'm saying this stuff, then yeah, I guess I am.
I know. Well, you're just doing this drip, 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 drip content. Get your weight up, and then you leave us all high and dry. Like, what is this about?
I wasn't going to until she started messaging, whoever started messaging my parents. And then I'm not, like, because this is just the internet to me. This is just YouTube. This
Here we
has
go. What's
nothing
up?
to do with my everyday life. This is
Bro,
entirely nothing
you've
to
been-
do with my everyday life.
You've been spending time with Beauty Beauty over I don't know how long. You know how you two get down. Y'all both got down in the dirt. I mean, don't sit here and say, "Oh well, I'm innocent on this, and I don't know what a."
I never said I was innocent. I never said I was.
So you admit that you know what a sock account is, and you got a sock account.
Of course, I know what a sock account is, but I don't have a sock account.
You never.
But I
had a
know
sock
what
account
one
the whole
is.
time you knew Beauty Beauty.
What? Say that again.
You never had a sock account the whole time you knew Beauty Beauty.
Hey, Kara.
Never. Not once.
Oh my God, the cap is out of control.
I never did.
You was doing the dirt for her behind the scenes.
Missy Moo had a sock account. The sock account that she put up all of Perfectly Imperfect. Remember that channel that had dirty stuff about all the reaction channels that Foodie Beauty specifically didn't like? Because Foodie Beauty really doesn't like any or all reaction channels. But what was happening was that she had put up a channel, no face, no nothing, no voice, and all it did was smear reaction channels. That was Missy Moo's channel. We figured it out. It was there. Perfectly Imperfect. Like I said, put in the link to that specific channel into Google, and it came back something like Missy's something something something. I gotta actually look at my own videos to remember that. But she has had sock accounts. All she has to do is just be honest. Like, why would she just not be honest? Just say, hey, yeah, I had sock accounts. Be honest.
I did. Okay, but this is the thing. Everybody's saying I did the dirt behind the scenes. I didn't. I did it on my actual channel. My actual channel. So when I posted stuff about just breezing, it was on my actual channel. If I posted a meme about her or whatever, it was on my channel. If I went and attacked Sarah Jane, it was on my channel. I never did it in any other name but my own. And that's why when that stuff went down with Foodie Beauty, when the stuff went down with Little Mama, I sent actual video apologies to all those people I targeted on my page with my own mouth. Okay, so I never did anything for her in any sock account. Whatever I did with my own face, because I don't. If I'm going to say something about somebody, I'm going to say it with my own face and own it. I'm not going to go in a sock account and be a coward about it. I'm going to say it with my own face. And that's exactly what I did with those people. So if I posted a meme about them, I did it on this account with either my own voice, or I typed it on this account, or I made a meme and posted it.
Okay. So the T and Sass's daughter thing.
Mm-hmm.
The T and Sass's daughter thing, somebody emailed it to me and said, this is T and Sass's daughter. She said the stupid woman left her, that's what she said, not me, left her profile public. Here's her daughter.
Who emailed
Give it to Foodie. So I did.
Okay, but who emailed it to you?
Right.
I'm sorry, say that again?
Who emailed the T and Sass's daughter to you?
I don't know. It was under some account named...
It's always I don't know, some mysterious.
I don't know who the person was.
Here's the point where you just be straight up like, hey, yeah, I did it, something, or somebody gave it to me. You either list the person or you just take responsibility for the action. Like, hey, yeah, we posted it. It was mean. It was nasty. I apologize, but I'll apologize again. I just want to come clean. That's all she has to do. But here we go. She's doubling down on the lies and she's looking less credible. As somebody says, It's really, really eerie when you look less credible than Foodie Beauty, because here's her chance to shine. Jessica Messica had nearly 500, she had like 400 and something people in her chat at this point in time, and all Missy Moo had to say and do was, yeah, I did that. I had sock accounts before. I used to troll people with sock accounts. I used to go into people's chat with sock accounts. I used to have multiple channels, or at least one channel where I used to post shit on people. It was me. And that's it. People are not going to get upset. People are actually, for the most part, going to be like, okay, at least she can be honest about it. Let's move forward.
It's because their
It's
name was
always a
just.
mysterious
But
man.
Mama, you're not listening to me. The email that was sent to me.
No.
How am I supposed to know who the person was? They had some sort of name, like it was like Gontel or something like that. It wasn't
was
even.
Montel Williams.
Can you
It's
hear me?
always a mysterious
We have
man.
Rhonda on the Rhonda has joined panel. She was a
Why
VIB. She is a VIB, I believe.
Why are we always got a mysterious man though? Why is this mysterious person always?
Can you hear me,
feeding this-
Jessica?
I can hear you, Rhonda. Hello, welcome.
Missy, you gonna block me now?
Who? I didn't block
Uh-oh.
anybody. What are you talking
You
about?
block everybody.
I don't even
that's
know who you
talking to
are.
in the chat right now. You do know.
I don't
who
even
I
know
am.
who you are.
You don't know me, Rhonda, from Chantel's chat for the last 7 years. Please.
Well,
I've
okay,
emailed
I
you.
know the name
I talked to you
Rhonda,
about
but I
your
don't
baby.
know who you are, and I've never heard your voice before.
I didn't
Nikki.
say you know me personally, but you see my
Right,
name
okay,
on the
so you're
screen,
in
don't you?
Chantel's chat. Great. Go ahead. Go on with
but
what
I'm
you want to
here
say.
tell you
All right, peep this. Why would Jessica Messica allow a person that's clearly on Team Foodie Beauty up on the chat to antagonize Missy Moo? Why? Because chaos, entropy. She loves it. She said, Jessica Messica said this many times before, that she loves the drama, the chaos. She wants to bring drama and chaos to the community as a whole. Hey Sasha, Deb W, it's all good. Bread Sequins, Nikki Chuckles, everybody, welcome to the chat. Jessica Messica loves foodie. I don't know about that, but okay. But she loves the drama, is what I know. Jessica Messica loves the drama. She brought this person up to cause chaos and whatnot. So let's go. Let's see what she has to say.
the lies that you told. You're telling everybody lies.
No,
You
I'm
don't
not.
know
How do
shit
you know?
about
How do you know
fallout or
anything,
having a
Ron?
baby.
Exactly. How do you
She's
know
gonna hang up
anything?
real quick. You do not know Sala or anything about anybody in Kuwait. Everybody's looking at you like the fool that you are.
Are you kidding me?
Look at the chat.
Sala was the
Everybody's
only
laughing at
person.
you.
Sala
Nobody
was the
said
I was
anything
the
to your
only
mama.
person that Sala talked to or added on to Instagram.
You think. That's what you think. That's what you think. You don't think any of us talk to
Melinda,
Chantel behind
all
the
we
scenes?
know about you is you have a stupid bird that talks, and you want
And
him to
we
say
know you
Beezer.
make fake baby dolls. You play house with your baby dolls all day long.
Okay, who is Rhonda? I've never really noticed a Rhonda, but Rhonda's been around for 7 years. What I can say, people, peep that Anna Nicole and Nickel Chuckles are both in the chat at the same time, talking at the same time. So let's put this whole Anna is Nikki Chuckles and Nikki Chuckles is Anna thing to rest, okay? Can we do that? Because it seems every day there's something new, and this person is that person, and that person is this person. Let's put it to rest right here, right now.
My
Okay,
bird's
do you
real.
not
I
understand
don't play with baby
satire?
dolls.
Rhonda, do you not understand satire? Do you
Do
not
you not
understand
understand
satire?
Rhonda?
I don't
Do
think
you
you
not
understand
how
satire, do
stupid
you?
look?
Do you
Remember,
understand
I would
satire?
never turn. Shut up for a minute. I would never turn on Foodie, even if
Good
she
for
didn't
you.
want anything to do with me.
Good
I'm
for
not
you
the
that
type
you
of
would never
person
turn
that
on
would give
Foodie,
out
but I'm
any
sorry,
of her
she's an
personal
animal abuser.
information. I
Foodie's
would
an animal
never give
abuser?
out Foodie's
I could care
information.
less about
I
her.
didn't dox perfectly imperfect, but then I did dox perfectly imperfect. You
Well,
doxed everybody that you said you didn't. You
Hold on,
have soft accounts.
Hold on,
No, I
gotta ask you a
don't.
question.
I don't have any
Go
sock
ahead,
accounts.
She does.
Rhonda, how can
Oh,
you
okay.
prove I have sock accounts?
Hold on, I gotta ask this question though.
If I had a soft
All right,
account, I'd
hold on
say it.
one
I
second.
still want to play on name every day.
Hold
Hold
on
on.
1 second.
Missy
All right,
Moo,
let's
Missy Moo.
let's try to ask questions
Yeah,
instead
yeah.
of fight. Let's try to
Yeah,
ask
instead of
questions.
fight.
Sorry, but she's
Missy
just
Moo,
the way
I
the
gotta
lies
ask you
that
this.
come out of her mouth
I
are
got-
ridiculous.
hold on.
But go ahead, Mama.
Okay, Missy Moo, I gotta ask you this question. When did you lie to Foodie Beauty when you told her that you didn't see him that super chat?
I absolutely did.
You lied to her.
Yeah.
I did because she went psycho on me.
Because she didn't let you kiss her ass. She didn't want to be your friend like that.
I
You
could care
involved
less.
yourself in her
When I
life.
found out she abused
It
that
was
cat
weird.
like that,
But
she
why?
could kiss
Okay,
my
I'm
ass.
going to leave the cat alone. My God, the cat's fine.
Hold on.
The cat just was not fine.
Hold on. Okay.
The cat's fine
You
now,
all-
right?
All right, so if you don't know what's going on, Missy Moo had sent, I think it was a $10. If it wasn't 10, it was 15 to French Fry Girl, praising her for saving BBJ. She sent it. I could check. I checked. It was really her because I have a plugin that is, it seems this essential in Girlverse. Like, if you really want to know if somebody's actually that person, all I gotta do is click on their name, go to visit channel, and I can verify that it's that person. I've had it for a couple months now, and I think everybody should be having this plugin because when you're a creator, you really need to know who's who because there's so many trolls and whatnot. But that was Missy Moo sending that super chat to French Fry Girl, and she lied to Foodie Beauty about it. Why? Let's hear her reasoning.
Hold on, Rhonda. Dang. Hold on. Okay, so you believe that Foodie Beauty was a cat abuser and you was upset and you was mad at Foodie Beauty. So
Exactly.
you went over there, you gave a donation to FFG. You
Yep.
gave that donation. Foodie Beauty confronted you and said, hey, was that you? You lied to her, right?
Well, she said to me, I don't want to hear anything but yes or no. And because
Why
I spoke
lie?
privately to
Why
her
lie?
about certain things about my family and whatnot, I didn't know what to say because I didn't know how she was going to react because she's a piece of shit. And look what she did with Shannon.
What did she? I mean, all you had to do was say yes. I was me, and I'm not
Exactly. So I say yes, I did that, and then she starts
You lied
releasing
to
my
her,
stuff.
though.
I don't think so.
They had to do a deep dive to find out it was you.
All they had to do was wait for the thing to come up. That's all they had to do, and then they could click on it and see it was my profile.
Yeah, Timberly. I think your mama wanted to go get down to the nitty gritty and show Missy Moo in a certain light, asking questions that all of us practically know to either be true or not true. Like, we all should know and understand now that Missy Moo has had sock accounts. Missy Moo was really standing for Foodie Beauty and doing a lot of vile things behind the scenes and posting people's information and whatnot. That is no longer a secret. But then Jessica Messica bringing Rhonda on. Now, I don't have anything against Rhonda. I'm just saying that Rhonda brought the chaos and then the shouting and the screaming, and it just made something that could have been a good conversation worse. Like, it just turned into like a whole screaming match.
So if you're willing to lie multiple times to Foodie
I
Beauty,
wasn't willing to. I lied once to her, one time, about the super chat. That was it.
you didn't lie because you were scared of Foodie Beauty. You lied because you wanted to still stay in Foodie Beauty's circle.
That's not true at all. In fact, I told her I was stepping back and she freaked out on me. And I have the voice messages about it. She freaked out on me and said that I wasn't there the night that BBJ was taken. And how could I not be in her chat? Because she knows I was online because I sent a message to FFG. She freaked out.
Okay, I got that. Okay. Well, okay, on the Tia Sass's daughter thing, right?
Mhm.
You picked it up to Foodie Beauty and you thought that Foodie Beauty was going to use it. Was you not joking with Foodie Beauty saying, damn, look at how big she is, and Tia Sass got the nerve to talk shit about you?
Was I what?
Was you joking?
I
back
wasn't
and
joking
forth?
when I said that. I meant that.
Okay, so you knew Foodie Beauty was going to take that and be like, damn, she's a hypocrite. You didn't
Yes,
think about-
absolutely.
Fact, Sleepy.
But I waited to see if she posted it that day. She didn't, so I'm like, okay, good. I know that I can trust her. And then fucking 2 weeks later, she posted it.
Who's the guy?
You thought she was never gonna use that photo.
Who's this guy? Deb W. That's your mama asking Missy Moo all these questions. It's your mama.
I thought people could just talk back and forth because we did it many times about other people with funny memes I sent. Like, I did a stupid meme on somebody. She never posted it. We laughed about it.
But why would you do this with somebody's kid though? I just don't understand that.
Okay, but Tia Sass's daughter is like 40-something years old.
But she had nothing to do with the foodie version.
Exactly. And it was wrong for me to do that. And I said so. So, like, this was months ago. And I said it was wrong. And I addressed it and said it was wrong. And I shouldn't have done it.
Okay. Go ahead, Rhonda.
I just want to know why all of a sudden you have all this information against Chantel when you were the
You
one
want to
trying
know
to be
why I'm
perfect.
pissed
Let's
right now,
ask the
Rhonda?
question
It's
now.
because
Let
I
me finish
waited.
the question.
I waited over a
Why
month.
do you all of a sudden want all this information that you're telling everybody that you have, but you won't release it? Do you know how that makes you look?
It doesn't matter to
Every
me how it makes me
Chantel
look.
ever come
I'm gonna.
after-
Okay, can I answer your question?
But who has Chantel ever gone after physically, like calling the cops, and she's going to come after
Natter.
Hey, she's in Kuwait. She did not go after Natter. She dropped everything.
But she still went
What is
and
she
did
personally
shit.
going to do to you? What did she
I
do to
will
you,
say,
though?
can I say something
Seriously.
real quick, is that Foodie, anytime she has threatened the law, has always been capped every single time. I do not feel
Right.
Technically, not really. Even if you put Natter in, Natter is a specific situation where it wasn't capped because he did get charged. And if she didn't go back and recant what she said, then Natter would have been in a way worse situation than he is now. Like, his situation is bad. He's still on a 271A on an indictment for SA. But still, it would have been way worse if Foodie Beauty didn't recant her statement. Messica shouldn't have let them dogpile Moo. I think the conversation would have gone a lot better if Rhonda wasn't there. Maybe Rhonda came later after your mama asked the questions. But there is definitely dogpiling happening here, and Missy Moo's sticking around.
I don't think
Can
she
I
would do
answer the
anything
question
illegal.
that Rhonda asked me?
Okay.
I'll
Yes,
tell you
please.
this. I didn't say a thing on Foodie for over a month, but I listened to every live stream she did where she called me Messy Poo, called me psycho, made fun of the hobbies I had without me saying one fucking negative thing about that shit face piece of shit. That's why. And then I said, you know what? I'm done. I'm done with her.
Trying hard to be her friend. How many times did she tell you to kick rocks, and then you guys became friends again?
One
You
time.
weren't Shannon to her. You
One
were an
time
internet
she told
friend,
me.
not
One
Shannon.
time when I brought up that Sala was being homophobic. One time.
Uh-huh.
We know Salah is homophobic. The whole world knows Kuwait is homophobic. That's not a secret.
So
That
I
doesn't
meant
mean that.
I wouldn't paint a whole country as homophobic as a whole, because then you're generalizing people. Just because you come from an extremely homophobic country does that mean you're homophobic? Because I come from Jamaica, and Jamaica is a country where they still unalive guys in the street for just being gay. Like, it happens still. And I am in the least bit homophobic, so let's not do these generalizations of people, especially when you don't know people, right? You just because I live in a country and I'm from a country that, uh, other people do that stuff doesn't mean I'm the same.
after she's the one that came and apologized to me about that, not the other way around.
Okay, so
Yeah, they
your
do, Sasha.
problem with her is that Salah's homophobic. We knew that when she first
I
met
didn't
him.
have no.
So why won't
That's not what I said.
We
My
did.
problem was with her. I could care less what his opinions are. My problem with her was
But
that
you
she is
do
an
care.
animal abuser, and she doesn't fucking care about it or do a thing about it.
But remember when we first found out that she was going to rehome the cats?
Right?
You offered to take the cats.
Of course I did.
offered to take the cats.
Of
I
course I
was
did.
one of the ones that offered to take the cats as well. You offered pizza place to live in your Airbnb. You
Exactly.
offered to sponsor Sala. Like, Chantel was trying to tell you that's not what she wanted. Like, back off a little bit. We all
She
saw
never
it, but
said
you were
that
the
at
only one that
all.
didn't.
Rhonda, you have no idea what she said to me about that. No idea what she
But
said
can
to
I
me
ask a
about
question?
that.
Can I ask a
She
question?
was
Okay,
worried. She was worried that
This is a
FFG
mess.
was going to make it so that he couldn't get into Canada. So you have no idea what we spoke
FFG
about.
have Canadian powers. FFG does not have these Canadian powers.
Can I speak to that? I totally get where you'd be worried that FFG would kind of make it hard or impossible for Salah to get into Canada. It's actually possible. You can literally go on border services and make an anonymous tip. You can literally send them files, videos, anything of interest. You can literally tell them when this person is going to be landing, from which airport, what they're carrying, what they look like, if they have tattoos. Like she could make it difficult, especially when there might be certain things that aren't on the up and up with somebody. So I totally get it when people are saying, "Oh, it's just one person. How can they be able to affect another person?" But the reality is, they can. You can easily make an anonymous tip, and if it's investigated and there's anything found to be legitimate, then there's further investigations. It's kind of like people that do taxes, and you might not do your taxes that well, but then if somebody's like, "Hey, yeah, this person didn't do their taxes because this is missing and that's missing," then an investigation can easily be opened up, and then it creates a shit show for people.
All right, we're not
All
You
right,
have
hold
no idea
on.
what
But
we're
turns out that
discussing
lady-
about. You have no idea. You're clueless. So I don't even know why I'm on here talking
Okay.
to you when I could be getting ready for my Mother's Day tomorrow, which is exactly what I'm going to do,
Get
because
ready.
this is
You're
a bunch of
open to talk to
absolute
everybody.
bullshit.
You don't like
Yeah.
it when somebody
Look,
confronts you.
look, Rhonda.
I'm not kissing your ass.
Rhonda.
That's why.
I don't
Excuse me? I
Listen.
don't care a thing about you, Ron. I have no idea who you are. You don't even have the courage to show your
It's all
fucking
good,
face.
Sasha.
Yeah,
So
listen,
what if I
I
can't?
don't understand.
When
Listen,
you
You
have
know who I
anything
am.
to say, Rhonda,
look,
I
I don't understand.
don't care one
You know
ounce
who I am.
of what you have to say. Not 1 ounce. What I care about is the fact
Maybe
that
Sophie, sweetie,
she
I'm not
used
on your
both
side
of
of
those
the
cats, and she's currently abusing Harry by having him in a cage after many people have told her not to. He's already showing signs of cage aggression. He already has long teeth. She does nothing but sit and stuff her face, and I'm done with her, and she's a piece of shit. Have a great day. Happy Mother's Day, Jessica. You're beautiful. Goodbye.
Hold on.
For 7 years,
And
but you
is she
were trying to
gone?
be her friend.
Man, Rhonda, why are you going that? Let her get what she want to get off. But what I'm saying is,
Who is tagged for immigration? I would say both. Salah and Netta are probably being tagged by lots of people. This girl world has thousands of people in it. I wouldn't be surprised if there are people who have tagged them for to be looked into. I wouldn't. 100%.
is not that serious to the point where she
No,
was.
it's not. But when she blocks everybody in the chat, but then wants to come in and say shit about stuff, she's lying through her teeth to Jessica.
Yeah,
She's lying. I mean, ask the chat.
The only thing I had
Just
about
ask the chat
Take care, Marie. Have a good one.
who believes her.
listen. The only thing I had about Missy Moo is it doesn't matter if she reacts or she does videos or whatever, the funny ones or whatever, whatever. But the thing is, when she put on a community post claiming that that Salah was married with a child, I mean, that's kind of
Right.
huge. You know what I mean? That's like
Right,
that
I
sounds like
agree.
she said it like it was factual, and that's just what I wanted to get to. I'm like, wait a
Probably
minute, you saying
observant.
you telling all these people you got all this tea, and everybody's waiting and waiting and
Shut up,
waiting,
Melanie.
and then all of a sudden she goes, "Oh no, that wasn't a fact. That was just something that was told to me by some random person." Da da da. That's the only thing we wanted to get to. Like, why are you telling all these people that you got all this tea and that you got all these facts, and then when we ask you about it, you back down and say it's not true? That's the only thing we wanted to get to, because now it's a nothing burger. That's all I wanted to ask her about. That's all we wanted to get to.
Did she leave?
I think what Missy needs to prove right now is that this email was not doctored as an excuse to not drop DMs.
I don't think do we really believe she got an email?
All right, I've explained the email situation. If you're just coming in, maybe I'll explain it again. So what happened was it's not an email, it was a form, and the form was on Missy Moo's parents' website, because they lead a congregation of people that helps out the local community in Pensacola, Florida. Now, you can easily find, what their website is, and find, where they are and where this place is. And if you go to the contact us or send a message segment, it's different depending on if you're on a phone or computer. A form comes up where you can put in anybody's name and anybody's email and send a message. So this is the form. This is the form right here. So what happened was a troll went on there, put Chantel Siro, not knowing that Foodie Beauty actually uses the name Foodie Beauty when she uses her big beautiful me with two e's at gmail.com email address. So that was the screw up. But this is the form right here. Simple as that. You could put in anybody's email, my email, your grandmother's email, your uncle's email, put in their name and send a message. It was caught in time. And this is the whole kerfluffle that happened. So it wasn't Missy Moo. It was a troll. I'm not sure if it was not Deidre or whoever it was, but somebody did this. And because somebody did that, it caused that whole shitstorm. We've seen this before. We've seen this happen. It's probably going to happen again. It just happens. Do I have? Is this Martha? Martha is always on me. Yeah, this is Martha. Oh, Martha Moo. When she hugs me, she gets her white hairs in my beard. My beautiful kitty cat. How cute.
I
Hey,
don't
Kelly,
know.
you okay?
Like, I can't say that I'm a good judge of it because I think people would say, despite I talk a lot of shit, that I'm too nice. And I don't know all the
You
lore
are.
and
You
everything.
you do.
And
Facts,
you
Miss
know, it's
Mally.
weird because on her community tab, she did say that it was an email. And then now she's saying it was like a post on a public website for the church, which does kind of make sense because of how the format looks. But she needs to show that format is the same in other messages, show it with it less cropped or something. And
Yeah.
she needs to drop the voicemails that clear her name. She doesn't even have to drag Foodie, but she could clear her own name.
Yeah,
And
the biggest thing of that came out of that is she was doxing her like own kids' names and family names, and then she talked about the church. I'm like,
how many minutes are we in? I am at 1 hour and 21 minutes into my stream, and we started practically about 15-20% of Jessica Messica's stream to get this whole conversation between Rhonda, your mama, Jessica, and Missy Moo. So they're gonna continue this conversation.
what are you doing? Like, what are you like? Are you baiting people? Like, just you could have covered all that stuff up and say you got a nasty email, covered all. She just got all these things out there, and I'm just like, girl, that's not how you do it. Like, what are you doing? You know, like cover all that stuff up.
If you've been in Chantel's chat since the beginning, like
are you trying
years
to
ago,
bait people to do crazy stuff? Like, don't do all of that. Just, you know what I'm saying? Say what you said in your email, and then just say that she did this or whatever. And then you know, and now you going back, and now we can't believe you because then right after you said that, you made another post talking about Salah got a woman, he got a child at the goddamn campsite.
Yeah, that was way out there. I wonder who she's getting that information from, because Missy Moo's like she has a source living in Kuwait, and then people automatically think it's Al Shabib. Doesn't necessarily have to be Al Shabib. It could be anybody. I think the next best person would be Murad. Maybe Murad has been in contact with Missy Moo. Who knows what's really going on? Sometimes you never know who's in contact with who. It could be anybody, to really be honest with you. Like maybe they thought Missy Moo was cool because Missy Moo was on their side, and Missy Moo was already talking to Salah. So if you're talking to Salah, maybe also talk to Murad. Maybe talk to Ale as well. Maybe it was Allah Shabib who gave this information to Missy Moo. I have no idea.
So someone's saying like I'm too soft with Bali, SG, and Missy. The reason I'm soft is because it's not that serious to me because it's online and I feel like I'm a spectator. So I don't have like this deep passion to dislike or go against these people. I really don't have it. And I think that's what makes my channel interesting is all these people are open to come talk here because I don't have that.
Right, and you do look at things from both sides. Mm-hmm. That's what I like about your channel is you do look at things from the perspective of both people.
Well, thank you. I'm just saying I'm not trying
but
to. I'm aware that Missy is right now. I'm aware of that, but I can't prove.
But anybody that's been in Chantel's chat is wrong.
Right.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying like Missy Moo said, like it's Mother's Day and you know what I'm saying, everything is going on. It's like
all right. Now Deidre is in the chat saying, although I am a troll, it was Missy Moo, in fact, who was emailing me information about creative children.
Like why? It's like why put yourself through that stress?
Hey, Polly.
like on a day before and all this, because you know that's what everybody's going to ask for. All these reaction channels immediately when Missy Moo was spilling that little tea, they immediately went live with everything that Missy Moo was saying. It's like, girl, did you not know that this was going to come down on you and people were going to ask for receipts? Like, that's it.
True.
And here's the thing is like, okay, the timing of the email. So Missy said she was going to give us information, right? And then all of a sudden she gets this email. So that looks sus, but it also makes sense that Foodie could possibly be getting defensive and want to send something like that to shut Missy up. So I'm not sure what to think about it, especially because both of them don't have credibility.
Facts. Yeah, I think that this was a bait. Like, this was like, oh, I'm gonna bait you into a fight, and then Beauty, of course, she gonna respond, and she gonna be like, hell no, I never did nothing to this, and then here, Miss Moo, I'm mad too, and blah blah blah. That's why your husband is got a wife and a kid over here at a campsite, and it's like, whoa, you really going in? And then when you get asked about the campsite and the wife, it's like, oh no, I don't know. Somebody told me. I got it from. It's always she's getting it from somebody, and she never takes responsibility for her shit. That's
true. That I think. Hey, Vicky, how you doing? Happy Mother's Day. Those celebrating. What I would say is, if she didn't want to give her source away, she could have added more information. Like, yeah, the Abu Omar thing is true, or the Abu Omar thing isn't true. Maybe give us a little bit more tea. Like, who's this mother of Saleh's child? Does he actually have a wife? Because that's also out there, that he's married to this woman who has his kid. It was that woman, the woman that he had in the bed in the red light picture. Where is this woman staying? Is she in Kuwait, or is she somewhere else? Is she in Syria? Is she in Kuwait? Is she in Saudi Arabia? Is she in UAE? Like, where is this person? Like, at least something I'm sure she knows. Like, why would you come on, stir the pot, and slap the bee's nest? Because now Foodie Beauty is already gonna get on your ass. It doesn't matter if you said a little bit of stuff. You said something, so just continue with it.
it.
Well, and when I think it was you, your mama said, "Oh, are you saying Allah?" Or somebody said that. She said, "I don't think it's Allah." Well, then if you don't think it's him, who is it? If you don't know who
Facts,
it is,
Timberly.
Yeah, that's it.
You know what I mean? She's like, "I don't think it's him." Well, then who? You said a friend of theirs. Like, Missy knows everybody in Kuwait now. Like, she just sounds like she's lying through everything. I mean, it sounds crazy.
And I
and Chantel.
It's
to see Chantel try to sneak an email, I think she get caught.
Look, I gave her credit on the video with the milky milk video.
I think we all know that Foodie, anytime she brings up anything legal, is cap. Like, I would not be afraid of it. Now, I get that.
Right.
Okay, so hear me out with this. So Missy's saying, like, I don't want to talk about XYZ because I'm concerned about my family. But while she was just in this chat, she said the state they lived in, their profession, the website, her kid's name. So how scared are you really?
Yeah, she gave away everything. All right. Orange says Missy Moo is past the point of no return with Foodie. She might as well just spill it all. Yeah, she should just spill it all. Do it on her own channel if she wants the clout or the views or whatever she wants, and people will react to it, give their own thoughts and opinion. Everyone should.
And she's calling Foodie all kinds of names on the chat. Like, she's not going to hear that. Chantel could get mad about that and do whatever she thinks she was going to do.
That was the bait for me right there. When she said she had all that information, they got stands out here and they got people out here that ride with Foodie and do all that crazy stuff. They got stands. I was like, that was the bait, man. She's baiting people to do shit. Like, it's crazy.
I would never do something like that. I mean, their real life is messed up. That's just
nobody do nothing.
Too many people do that now.
And I think she does got the right to, like, say, hey, I got a nasty email, like, check this or da-da-da. And it's just like, go to the authorities and be like, you getting these threats, you know what I'm saying? Your family's getting these threats, That's how you got to do it.
I want to say something too, is the major thing with doxing is that it's just intimidation, because honestly, what could anybody, maybe I'm wrong, like, I don't think that it would be a violent situation in any way. I don't think it's that far. So what could anybody really do to Missy Moo's?
Who's Rhonda? Rhonda is a beezer. Abuser for 7 years.
families, charities.
Right.
I think they could do some. They could get some nasty reviews and just like I mean, people are just nasty out
But
there.
then you'll know for a fact it's foodie, and there you go, it's proven.
But really, like, look at all the people that left the nasty reviews at the restaurant in Kuwait, or all the hotels that Chantal and Saul or Nat or something
Yeah.
can sneak to. And
Good point.
Yeah, but Doe-Eyed Cookie, how are they going to lose a job when it's their own business?
Yeah. Well, I mean, still, it's like I'm.
Okay. Well, what is she talking about, man? Like, one of the charities are one of the most sensitive businesses to run because anybody could say something about you, and you will be dropped from sponsorships like that. An example of this will be The Rock. The Rock got dropped by Disney because of what he's going through now. We're all innocent until proven guilty in a court of law, but companies will drop you no matter what as soon as bad publicity comes around. Charities are susceptible to this, so anybody could write anything about Missy Moo's mother or father, about any relationships, maybe start rumors about an affair, talk rumors about any single thing that, hey, as a normal regular person might maybe be annoying. It's obviously a lie, but when you're a charity and you are sponsored by big huge companies, corporations, you really do have to be careful of what people are saying about you, because some of this stuff might just be out in the air, might be outlandish, but some of this stuff will stick, and you really got to be careful. So yes, very susceptible. Right, Polly? Exactly.
When you don't want to be changing your number and doing all that stuff
Yeah.
like that. People, I think it's just like a headache. I mean, it's cool if you just want to talk trash or like you do. You drag people, but at the same time, like people are comfortable to come on your show and stuff like that and talk to you. Like, I mean, that's cool, but the whole like going the extra mile shit is just crazy. But
And I'm not saying nothing bad would happen. Like when I'm asking it, it's like generally asking a question like, what do you think someone would really do? So I guess it would just be annoy them or harass them. I don't know. I think at this point, someone just needs to prove something either way. But
yep.
I do think that Missy Moo is riding the clout wave, which I don't hate on
Facts
anyone for,
observant.
because, I love to insert myself and ride a clout wave. But I think she's doing too much too soon. Because of her reputation in the community, and that like all the different arguments with random people, it's making her look like she's just not looking credible at this time, and it's normally people think Foodie's the worst one, so the fact that they can't even pick who's lying and who's telling the truth says a lot.
Yeah, like
okay.
Oh, hello.
She came back with another thing, and then the email thing, and then the Salah's husband. It was a lot at once, and I was just like, girl, that's not the way you do it. Like, you got a lot of clout off that video. Just leave that up, and then that's it.
True, Sleepy Moo.
Like,
true.
I mean, Feudy responded to her. She clapped back beautifully, and that's how you're supposed to do it. That's how it's supposed to go. But all this extra stuff, and then these. The email thing is not an email, it's something else. And then my family and and then you can't explain it. Like, people want to know if somebody is doing nasty shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So you got to give us the info, and then we can run with it. And then we can, if it is Beauty, we can diss the shit out of Beauty. You know what I'm saying? And really go hard at her. But now everybody's unsure. Like, wait a minute, who's lying? You know what I mean? So.
Yeah,
I think
that's true.
It's possible that Missy Moo has more information than the rest of us because, okay, so one of the DMs Missy Moo sent me, right? It seemed like it had no tea, but it showed that they were close because they were talking about like their sex lives, basically. So to me, that shows that they did have some type of friendship. Does that make sense to you? Like, I think Missy Moo could know stuff, but I don't. But some of it could just be fake because she wants to get attention. Like, who knows? Because everything is so convoluted. You really don't know. Okay, so Lynn says she 100% has tea. I want to know, do you guys think she could be just like out like Roman and Allah?
Look,
where they ride?
Wait a second. Let me end this vote before we continue. Does Missy Moo's campaign idea about Foodie and Salah make any sense? The idea that Salah is bringing his family there as a way, because you can't have multiple wives under the same roof. And she is alleging that this is how they do things, is go camping, where I guess each family has their own tent, and the guy will visit family to family, and the families can come together, and you can see all these children from different mothers from different wives all at the same time. So half of you are saying the idea does make sense, 20%, 1/5 of you are saying no, and nearly 1/3 of you are saying I have no idea what is going on.
Look. Okay, just say, okay, Jessica Messica, say you got in the beef with Foodie Beauty, right? You guys fell out. She said,
I'm
fuck
dropping
you.
all the receipts instantly.
Exactly.
Everything.
Exactly. She's been beefing with this girl for a month, and now all of a sudden she wants to release it. She just was on Just Breeze's show. She spilled all her guts. She spilled everything, but she held some in her back pocket. You believe that?
I think she has tea. I think she does.
She spilled all that on Just Breeze's show. She went on Just Breeze's show. She went on another show. She went on her own show. She did like 4 or 5 videos, and then she got more.
You know why though? Is because I think Missy Moo is a clout chaser. I'm going to consider myself a clout chaser too. Okay.
Okay.
So I think Missy Moo went on Breezy's panel to clear her name, but she didn't drop it all because she wants to monetize her own shit on her channel.
But she did that though. She dropped 4 videos on her own channel after the Just Breezing thing.
That's true.
She didn't
have any messages. Yeah.
Yeah, and you remember she showed the whole, Salah's friends are texting me. Let me show you guys the receipts. And you remember she kept showing the likes and Salah's friends on Instagram and all that other stuff like that.
I remember that.
She did another video and another video, and then she kind of like died down. Like people were like, okay, that's enough. And then she comes back like now, and now she says, oh, I got some more. Like, okay, the perfect time to spill it was when it was hot. Now it's kind of like cold, and everybody's like.
Personally, I think what Missy Moo's doing, like she was, getting the views when she was spilling all this tea, and then it kind of died down after a while. Now she's, trying to get the views again. Whether it's truly clout she's after or whatever, I have no idea. All I know is that Missy Moo's just doing her thing, and she's getting the views from it. And now she's getting views again. So whatever she does today is whatever she does today. She's already been active.
Okay, what do you got? And now she's saying like, okay, I may have something, I may not have something. I mean, this is like a slow drip.
I would say this is like, I'm sorry if I'm rambling, but like, okay, so my name became known because of Natter, right? But like my channel grew because of like my content or my personality. But for instance, like you have like a Roman or a Allah whose names are known. So they try to use that to grow a channel, but they do it by like pretending they have tea or milking the same old shit over and over. So I don't know which one Missy is, right?
Yeah, hey, honeydew.
Yeah. Allah was like the king of that. That boy was slow rolling.
Cash app ding me, baby.
Cash app ding.
Give me 1,000. That way he gets monetized. Give me 1,000 and I'll tell you something.
Man, God.
That's why he's zaddy though. He's a businessman. He had nothing to say whatsoever. He told me, Jessica, I have tea, right? He said, check your DMs. I have tea. And all he did was send me a picture of an Apple Watch, bitch.
Tell me why that man called out like 9 times in your chat. Every time I say something,
to be honest, I got clout off of him, so it is what it is.
Oh God!
Polly says all these mofos are clout chasers and create BS to create more tea. Shit, there's only one Mr. T, and the Hulkin will bust their balls and Randy the effing savage.
You milked him dry. God damn.
That's how I look at shit though, because I know how people play because I play shit too. Like
yeah, he thought
this whole stream is a mess. I did bring Rhonda on for chaos. I'm sorry. I did bring Rhonda in for pure chaos because I just live for that shit. So I'm sorry if it irritated anyone.
All right, 2 minutes 5 seconds in, you hear it. Let's hear it again. She did bring Rhonda on for the chaos, cause of course, she's gotta bring people in and whatnot. Hey, wait a
Because I
second.
play shit too. Like,
Yeah, he thought.
This whole stream is a mess. I did bring Rhonda on for chaos. I'm sorry. I did bring Rhonda in for pure chaos because I just live for that shit. So I'm sorry if it irritated anyone. Thank you for coming on, Rhonda.
All right, so did that clarify anything? Not really.
Oh, Bali made a video. All right, your mama, we're about to watch Bali's video real quick.
All right, we're definitely gonna have to see what Missy Moo is gonna be up to. I think we might wrap this up soon. Bali has been making videos about Missy Moo. There's been a lot of Bali chicken reactions, but what is she called now? She isn't called Bali chicken reactions. She's Bali talking cheers. She has been racking up a few videos. Specifically, she was going at Missy Moo. I guess we'll wrap things up with that because Jessica Messica is going to switch that. Happy Mother's Day, people. Happy Mother's Day to you, lovely people out there. Some of us, it's kind of a stark reality. Others, it's been good. But yeah, if you're celebrating, if you have a mom in your life, happy Mother's Day. If you've lost your mom recently, I'm so sorry. You're in the same boat as myself, but I can't even say things are gonna get better because it's like this realization that you lost your mom. Your mom's not around anymore. While other people celebrate Mother's Day every year, your mom's not around.
I think his thing is messed up, so I'm just gonna hang up on him. Your mama, I'm hanging up on you.
I'm trying to get this restaurant. Y'all fucking up, man. I'm trying.
Do you want to watch the Bali video on panel with me?
Thank you, Sasha.
I want. Thanks, Nikki. I want to see that goddamn. Man, the greatest thing ever happened today was goddamn Charlie Go dragged the shit out of FFG. Oh my god!
I didn't get to watch that yet. I was going to talk about it tomorrow. I'm sure we all will be talking about it.
That was the drag of a lifetime. I had never seen nobody get dragged that bad. I almost went in the fire and I almost tried to pull FFG out the fire on her ponytail. It was so goddamn bad. I said I was going in the towel. I was like, stop it.
There's gonna be a Yo Mama stream, right? About that.
Charlie has.
Thank you, Impatient.
My favorite type of argument.
Before she continues, the one thing I've noticed in this verse, like I said, I was new. You learn, but one thing you gotta do is have your receipts because people will say anything and everything about you. I've learned that you gotta come with your receipts. You gotta archive. You gotta save your receipts. You gotta do what you need to do to protect yourself, whether it be the same day, tomorrow, the day after that, or the day after that, a month from now, 6 months, a year, 3 years. You got to come with your receipts because people will say whatever, whenever, to whomever. So at least people these days have been, saying and messaging like, hey, where are your receipts? I need to see some receipts before I believe you, because in the past, people were able to say just anything and everything about you. We've even had recent instances of that without really bringing any receipts. But you got to come with the receipts these days, else a lot of people are like, I don't know about this, which is good. It is good because then people have to come with the receipts. But let's go. Let's see what Bali has to say.
Has receipts. I will always side with the person with receipts.
Let's go.
Oh my god, Bali made 2 videos about me and your mama. Why?
It is a must in this kind of rum, Sasha, because people just say whatever.
Fuck you, Jessica Messica. Here we go.
Haha, I'm catching it. Jessica Messica live. What makes me worse than you? And covering me. Peace, nice. Everybody. Thank you, Jessica. You have no content, do you?
Facts, Polly.
especially the ones that are monetized. And don't do it just like me. Just let's see what she has to say. Waste some time and spit it out there.
So I'm a piece of shit that blocks paying members. So Bali made this
Times have changed,
yes,
Sasha.
you are.
2 days ago says I'm a piece of shit that blocks paying members.
Yes.
So just watch this.
Watch. Let's see. Idiot. Get some education.
Let me just clear
Raise your kids. Get a house. Do something.
Oh, Bali.
Get a
Not yet,
job.
Sleepy.
I don't know. Do something, Jessica.
Can I just say that Bali is living in a fucking hotel? Her husband fucking left her, and who knows what kid she's taking care of or not.
Okay, I didn't know this T. That who was it with Bali? Was he called Steve? What was her husband's name? Yeah, Steve. So in between a couple weeks ago when the Nutter stuff dropped to now, it seems that Bali is living in a hotel. I had no idea because I haven't looked at Bali stuff in a very long time. So this was like complete news to me.
You're not even pretty.
So this is
at 33.
If you guys
I'm 39. Look at you.
Bali was in my chat, and I was trying to be polite and let her say her point of view. Okay.
I don't know what
I want to
this
say
is
something
all
about
about.
Bali. Bali said some horrible things.
Horrible things.
She said she has trauma, and she said that where she was raised has a part of her mindset.
Mm-hmm.
So although I don't excuse it, I was just trying to, I guess, hear her out to a degree. Do I support her? No, I can't. I don't support her.
I won't support you either anymore. And you're not gonna go far, Jessica, because you have no fucking content. You're boring, and you're gonna see you're gonna run out of things to talk about.
But then
Who's
Are
drunk?
you with the losers that exist on the internet? I wish you luck.
Thank you so much, Benitos. Thank you. Happy Mother's Day.
Yeah, times are rough. Miami Vice is making a good point. There's a lot of people losing their homes right now. There's a lot of people who are finding it extremely rough. As long as you have some place to stay, somebody's giving you a room, roof over your head. We all need to be happy. It's a recession right now. And yeah, Bali seems to have a drinking problem in this sphere. A lot of us, I've noticed, I do have a drinking problem. So I didn't even know how to even speak on this. What have you just walked into? Zenith, this is Bali. Your mama is still on stream. Jessica Messica is gonna react to Bali. Let's go.
But you're never gonna be a yo mama. I thought that you were gonna be like a yo mama.
She wants to fuck your mama so bad. She loves your mama. Hey, Jessica, it was cool your chat today. You were all right. That you had to block me, I get that for the audience. I will watch your chats. Thanks again. Big hug, Melissa.
Yeah.
So this is
that's
Bali
me.
On April 16th,
that's me.
Acknowledging the
I'm
fact
nice.
that she's blocked.
I'm nice.
Why do I keep watching her? Because this is funny to me.
Hey, Ready Set Fupa.
I don't care.
What's up?
I don't know what the scribbles are.
Do you guys find this funny? I don't know. I'm kind of conflicted on this because, of course, you can always get a few laughs of people, but this is real life event. Like her husband and her are now estranged. I don't know how I feel about this because I'd rather, like this is a rather serious situation. Like Belly does have a drinking issue. It seems that she has trauma from the past. And I think, there's a lot to think about, but I wouldn't try and find giddy or pleasure from this sort of stuff. Me personally, because I have an understanding that a lot of people will fall through the cracks. I've seen people come and go. I've seen people who are businessmen and women show up to where I'm volunteering to get a meal. Like 10 years ago, they were on top of the world, and then certain things happen. Then they fall off. Like I've seen it literally front lines, working at shelters, working at soup kitchens.
That's Jessica making her notes for her streaming.
Hey, Rado.
She buys a membership after she's blocked.
I didn't know that I was blocked. I thought that you were
How did she not know when she was blocked when April 16th she said, I understand why you blocked me? Continue.
Block me for 1 day
Separato.
because of your audience, or 1 week, and then you're cool with me and you will let me back in the chat. That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
Why? What did I do to you, Jessica? Really? Wow. Also, you messed with Natter. I never did anything wrong to you. Pretty nasty. And I said, Bali, you have been blocked since April 18th. You said you understand why. I thought it was the 18th, but it's the 16th. So I just want to say, Bali, you've been blocked for like a fucking month, and then you still bought a membership, which I appreciate that. But why are you now making a video calling me a piece of shit?
Because you are a piece of shit, and you have just proven it with this, Jessica Messica.
Jessica Messica. Okay. If you don't know about the Bali situation, let me explain it in less than a minute. So Bali's got outed like what, a month and a half ago. She was in contact with Nader El Shami. She was talking to him for ever since 2021. She said some things that a lot of people didn't like. She said some very anti-Semitic things. She has since apologized for it. So whether or not you take that apology is up to you. But I've also noticed in this community, some people's apologies are stronger than others, even though an apology should be an apology. But Bali was frequenting, still is frequenting your mama's chat. She used to frequent Jessica Messica's chat. She got blocked mid-April. She got a membership like less than a day ago at the time of this recording of this live stream. And if you talk about her, well, if you talk about her in a good light, she's cool with you. Bali, that is, if you talk about Bali in a bad light, then her videos about you will not be so good. But pretty much, Bali was in Bali. She had a restaurant. She tried to have Nader El Shami take over that restaurant. Didn't work out for her. She came into the States. She married this guy called Steve. A lot of people are saying that Steve is quote unquote slow. I'm not sure if he's autistic or not. That's what I've been hearing on these YouTube streets. They've now allegedly, supposedly broken up. She has a drinking problem, and she's now allegedly, supposedly, in a hotel. Whatever of that is true, I don't know. I haven't verified it. This is what Jessica Messica is saying, and from what I've understood from other people, what they're saying.
I was stupid that I thought that you will take me, block me for a week or two for your audience to not upset your chat. But I didn't think that you would have an issue with me. And I'm pretty interesting in girl world. Please look at my live chats. I'm getting more views than you, apparently. Look, take a look.
Let me check.
Is Bali getting more views than me? Bali has 500 people in her live chats. I missed that part.
Yeah, you have more subscribers because you suck, and you suck up there and there and there and there and there. I don't do that shit because I don't need subscribers, and I don't want views, and I don't want all that, which you do because you want to make money from this. I don't. So do not compare me to you, and have some dignity, for Christ's sakes, girl. Have some dignity and play fair in this. It's YouTube. It's girl world. Have some character, for Christ's sakes. Because what's your job? What have you done? What have you studied? You have kids. You're living with your mom. You're 30. You're overweight at 33. What are you doing?
Wow.
I just want to say that Bali is overweight and homeless also. And I don't think she has a job. So I just want to address that also. Thank you.
What are you doing?
Tonight, because I blocked you a month ago.
I was a paying member.
You were not a paying member when I blocked you, but I probably would have still blocked you, to be honest.
Oh, yeah. Who gives a shit? You think I give a shit about you?
I'm not dragging her. I'm just saying, how are you going to drag me like when it's literally the same as you?
All right. Furthermore, if you're confused, what's happening is that Jessica Messica was was doing her stream. Bali reacted to the stream. Then Jessica Messica is reacting to the react of Bali, and then now Bali's reacting to the react of Jessica Messica. Are we all clear? Hopefully.
Do you get what I'm saying? I'm not dragging her. I'm just saying, make that make sense.
You, Jessica. Who are you for me to give a shit about? I liked you. But
I get attacked
I was
because
wrong.
I don't
And
understand.
Auntie and
Don't you
Sass,
learn what is
how right
you
you were. I'm
do
sorry.
wrong.
I'm sorry that I didn't listen
It's
to
just
you.
life. Some people just don't like you. I have to accept that.
Yeah,
Also.
reacception,
And,
exactly.
and then I was thinking, Messica, I'm also paying member with Yo Mama. And then I was thinking about Yo Mama. You know, Yo Mama posted about
Bali is funny. Like, this is funny to me. That's why I'm watching it.
I like it that she's covering, and I caught it.
That's about the time for 5 weeks.
I literally think I tagged Bali in this live stream.
Hey, Maria.
Weeks ago. In his one of his lives, you know, where he posts all the topics he will cover, or he tries to cover. And at one point,
Jessica, I will tell you this. I know the title that I will name my video. Never mention my name ever again in your mouth. Never, and I will never mention yours. Let's keep it at that. Let's be adults. I will never mention you. You never mention me. I do my thing. You do your thing. Let's see how it goes. I hope you have better content than showing rafts while you shop boringly in your town.
I find her
fascinating, so I'm so sorry if you don't, but she fascinates me.
No, you're not fascinated by me. You just don't have content, Jessica.
I'm not educated about all of this.
Jessica. Pay so you don't have ads. Because at least you're earning money. You should be able to pay to not to put your audience through.
Those are literally her ads. She's telling me to pay so I don't have ads. She literally has ads. Those are her ads. You pay so you don't have ads.
Through ads. Oh no, that's actually me. I'm an asshole now. Yeah, I just got mad. Sorry.
This is just complete. This is just silly right now.
Stupid.
This exact video. She enters the video
Whatever.
saying, "I don't know what I ever did wrong," which is the lack of accountability. Because
What did you did nothing wrong, Jessica.
Sickeningly.
You are a model. You are a model. You know who?
Apologize.
Who are you to be so
I just want to
perfect?
say,
You pretend like.
Happy Mother's Day to everybody out there.
Thank you.
All the moms out there. Happy Mother's Day to Jessica Messica. Happy Mother's Day to all you lovely women out there. You guys have a happy Mother's Day. I'm getting out of work right now. I'm about to go see my wife and celebrate with my wife, but some positivity. Happy Mother's Day.
Okay. Yeah.
Happy Mother's Day to all you ladies. Happy Mother's Day to everybody. Enjoy yourself. Have a great time. Chat. Have fun. And the dragging will continue next week. So
thank you.
There you go. Yeah, I'm getting out of work right now. So
tell your wife to say Happy Mother's Day.
Yeah, all right, for sure. All right. See you guys.
Bali's nuts. I love it. This was a fun night. Are you guys having fun? I'm having fun. Are you having fun?
Sup, Stella? How you doing? Happy Mother's Day again, everybody.
Saying, I don't know what I ever did wrong. And then, like I said, she was in my chat saying Natter's a nice person. Natter's a good guy. He's just a normal person like everyone else.
You got his sweater. You asked him for his sweater. You're his mod.
Thumbs up. That's how I agree.
Yes, I asked for his sweater as a clout trophy. You offered him a fucking restaurant.
He never knew I had a channel.
Then
neither did Breezy.
Thank you, Jenna.
That was my thing. I wanted to make a little bit of a style.
Speaking of ads, it seems YouTube is a changing. I did watch Moist Critical video about YouTube. Also, I think Papa Gut or somebody else had it was the Quarterin. The Quarterin had a video about how YouTube is changing, and if they've noticed that you have an ad blocker, then they will speak to that and won't let you have access to YouTube. So things are changing these days in terms of like ad blockers and whatnot.
Oh dear. Hypocrites, losers for me, in my opinion. I will never mention her name again, but I don't want her to mention mine either. Pieces of shit. I can make my own channel. Who wants to watch? Fine. Who doesn't? Fine.
I want to watch.
I'm on my own. I'm with your mama, and that's where I am. And your mama has no problem with me.
Sure.
I can understand. And then he didn't cover that subject anymore. In some way, I was glad. But in general, in the chat,
Now I'm just watching myself. What's Jessica? Jessica, you have no content? Come on, girl. Get it together. Get it together.
He lets me do
Bali was actually going to be like a 5-minute part in this live stream, but go off, sis. We'll make a whole segment now.
She's fully going
Where are
off.
kids, actually?
Right
Bali,
with me.
the difference between
Bali, she talks so wise.
Situation with Natter is, for the most part, what I did only affects me, and what you did affected a lot of other people. And I believe it was also more intimate to a degree because I was just like fucking around.
Intimate? I didn't send nudes, Jessica. I didn't send nudes. I did not even send a heart emoji.
It's just different, and I don't know why she.
Oh,
Sure.
you're so full of shit.
They're
So
cool
full of
with them,
shit.
Relatively, not everybody, but most are cool with me.
And I didn't offer him to give him a present at a restaurant. You see in the messages I said it costs this and it costs this and this and this and this per month.
Internet Hate Machine says the interview with Missy would have gone longer if Rhonda hadn't started being a bulldog and throwing up accusations. But yeah, the ultimate responsibility for the panel was Jessica Messica. But Jessica Messica's intention was to cause said chaos. And she got exactly what she wanted, the chaos, which ran Missy Moo off, because Missy Moo probably would have been open to a lot of things, and it could have gone a hell of a lot different, except for Jessica Messica's bullshit meddling.
That's what you said about Gary. I guess address Gary saying he doesn't know what trauma is and that he doesn't live real life and he doesn't know what pain is and trauma is. Address that. When Natter and Dee Dee laugh about sexual assault on a minor and you say he's a nice guy and he deserves to be on this platform. Address that, Bali. Please do.
I gave costs.
I feel like I made Natter's channel more watchable.
Shut up. You're a hypocrite. You're not better than Breezy. You're not better than Breezy, Jessica.
And for a period of time, Natter's
for me, you know, you're what I see on the street.
I do take accountability for that.
The crap on the street. That's what you're worth for me. No education, no values, no morals, no ethics, nothing you have to offer. Nothing.
Gaininger said Bali for the 200th time cut the rooter. Exactly. Promoter. He didn't know that I didn't.
And I don't need you, and I don't need anybody's permission to be on YouTube. You know, YouTube lets me be on YouTube. I don't care for you guys. I don't. I still do my thing, and I still see people are watching me. Apparently,
do you watch Bali's videos?
Yes, your mama watches my videos.
To be fair, there's a lot more people watching Bali's videos than there were before. When stuff happens to people and people are kind of outed for certain things, then you get a crew of people who want the drama. They live for the drama. They wanna see what's going on. They wanna be in the midst of the drama. They don't want to miss out on anything. Yeah, so there are people watching Bali's channel.
Let me believe.
More than he watches yours, that's for sure. Jessica.
Your mama was literally just on my panel, but go off.
She's laughing. Let me believe your mama still watches me.
Does that turn you on, Jessica? Does that get you excited a little bit?
What? Girl, do
you have some kind of competition with me? Am I
a person that had a life like I have?
That I'm so much on your mind and you talk so and you have such hate against me? Have I rubbed you in the wrong way, Jessica? Have I rubbed you in the wrong way? I'm not monetized. I don't want to have a YouTube channel. I don't want to be with your mama.
Thinks about Bali. I think
she doesn't want to have a YouTube channel. But she literally just said I'm allowed to be on YouTube.
I think he just ignores her. I don't think he sits and plots and goes.
No, your mama ignores me. Of course he ignores me. Why would he?
Sits in as a fan of her channel.
Of course he ignores me, but he watches the videos where he says gets views.
Just for fun.
Sure.
But I have some good jokes and points.
Thank you, Giga Chad.
Thank you, Giga Chad. You stupid hag. That's it. I don't like you anymore. And now I said it, and I'm never going to like you after today. Fuck you. Fuck you, Jessica. Fuck you. I don't care. It's my channel. I can do what I want, and I have the right now. How much I've tried to be good with her. How much I've tried to support. How much I've tried to get on good grounds. There's no way. There's no way. So I'm just going to do it my way. Who wants to watch me? Fine. Watch my channel. Who doesn't want? Also all right. Watch Jessica Messica because she's so wise and so smart and she has such good content and so much to show and teach you guys. For sure. So just keep on.
I'm not trying to teach anybody anything. I'm trying to have a good time, baby.
With that.
Did I write Yo Mama? Yeah.
I'm naming the restaurant Mr. Mama Barbecue. Damn.
Yes,
Yo Mama,
I
I see you here.
You think
Don't piss me off now also.
Oh, man.
Don't annoy me.
To him, of course I did.
How much longer is this?
No.
I didn't like that, Yo Mama.
Yo Mama dropped an email.
Surprise.
You said today how loyal you are to your wife. You seem to be also very interested in Jessica Messica. But
now we're doing this. Oh my God. Now we're doing this.
I'm not going to pour more sugar into that one. Let's put it like that.
I think
Your mama, she can't sleep at night because you didn't answer her email. Please write back. She needs to go to bed. It's bedtime.
Read the emails.
If you only would know, Jessica, and I have the wisdom to shut my mouth, to not say more about what you just said.
Oh.
Oh, can I say something random? Hear me out, your mama.
What? Come on, hit it.
So your mama was saying such beautiful things about his wife and his marriage.
Yeah.
It was honestly so touching and beautiful to hear.
Ah, you remember it.
I was feeling so single.
I also remember.
I was feeling so single, and I think your mama should host a bachelorette and find me a man.
What does that have to do with you, Jessica? That he was talking about his relation to his wife. What does that have to do with you? Are you completely crazy?
I'm not upset.
You want to be a breezy now?
Am I completely crazy? Obviously, I'm joking, but continue.
Or what's going on with you?
I was in his chat, and I was not yet outed in an ugly way with what happened. That had happened.
All right.
He would greet me
like H3 did with Trisha Paytas.
You know what? We're gonna end this here because if you want to finish watching this, then go to Bali talks and chats. She does talks and shares. Bali talks and shares if you want to. Other than that, check out Timberly. Timberly's going live. Let me link you to Timberly's channel, and she's gonna be chatting over there. Thanks so much, everybody. Here is the link for Timberly's stuff. I want to forward, but I think her forwarding is still locked. So check out Timberly right here. Let's go, people. Happy Mother's Day, everybody. What are they beefing about? Can I even explain the pettiness of this? Bali is blocked in Jessica Messica's stream, her channel, her chat, so she's pissed off even though she's bought a membership, and that is the essence of the beef. So other than that, thank you so much, people. Call your mom, Janine. Happy Mother's Day, those celebrating. Some of us, it's kind of a somber moment, somber day, but we'll get through it. Thank you, everybody. We'll see you soon for sure. Other than that, take care, have a good one. Bye bye.